Just got done with the 2013 Forest Wood Cup in Shreveport, Louisiana. We fished on the Red River, which is a great fishery. It's very difficult to figure out. But this whole year, this whole season, any season, you're trying to get to that final championship. You're trying to get to the Forest Wood Cup. For me, I start fishing in February with one goal in mind, is to make that Forest Wood Cup and to win the Forest Wood Cup. It's so difficult to do, and not only is it so difficult to do, but no one has won it twice. And I having won it one time, I want to be that person that wins it twice. I know it's going to happen soon. I know someone's going to do it any year, and it's kind of one of those things that eats away at me, that I want to be that person that does it first. I want to be the one that does that, because it'll be such a great occasion to, for that person to win it a second time, just for the fact that no one's won it twice. So, every season I look forward to that final Forest Wood Cup, the final tournament, the championship, because it's such a great event. The money value, the prestige, everything with it is unbelievable. And, to be able to do that 2 times would be incredible. So, all year long, that's the one thing I'm thinking about, is getting to that moment, getting to where I can put myself in a situation to where I can win it a second time. This year, the fishing was not easy, and we had a lot of options. You could run a long ways downriver, you could run a long ways upriver. You had to deal with locks. The Red River is a unique water system. It has current on the main river, has those lock systems. You could go down and have the winning stringer of fish, but not make it through a lock and lose the tournament. So, in my gut feeling was that it was going to be 1 in pool 5, but I could never figure out how to catch them in pool 5. I had very few areas where I thought I could catch them, but I just didn't have a lot of confidence. So on the first day of the tournament, I ran down to pool 4. I locked down and caught a lot of fish. I had a fun day, really just, it was easy to just run around and catch fish, but I didn't catch any big ones. I only had a little over 8 pounds, and it put me kind of middle of the pack. So I told myself on the second day that my only chance of making the top 20 and then making that top 10 was to stay up in pool 5 and catch them there, and hopefully catch a bigger fish and make it into that top 20. But I made a deal with myself. I said that if I caught one in the first 15 minutes of the morning, fishing up, because that's about how much time I had, 15 minutes to fish before I had to lock down. I stopped. I started fishing right away. 10 minutes go by. We get 13 minutes. Now I'm looking at my watch. It's about time to run. And I told myself, okay, I'm going to run down. I made a deal with myself. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to run down if I don't catch one. Well, right then my co-angler catches a 3.5 pounder, a big one, bigger than anything I saw the day before. And, this is only in the first 13, 14 minutes of the morning. So right then and there, I said, you know what? I didn't catch it, but I told myself if I caught one up here, I was going to stay. So I stayed. I stayed up all day, and I had a fun day. I caught a lot of fish. I caught some big fish. I ended up with a good stringer, and it bumped me up into that top 20. I think I qualified in 17th place. So again, I was committed at that point to fish up to only, that was the only place where I was going to give myself the opportunity to make that top 10. I was in a serious deficit to win the tournament, but you have to make the top 10 before you can win. So I just, I stayed up, I fished. Unfortunately, the areas that I was fishing got blown out. They got muddy and I couldn't catch the fish. I had to run around late in the day and completely just throw an audible to try to do something different to even catch a limit. The day before I caught 20 keepers. It was a fun day. And at 3 o'clock I had one bass, and I had to weigh in at 4. In the last 45 minutes of the tournament, I caught 6 fish and actually culled. So, it was a difficult day. Unfortunately, I did not make that top 10 cut. I did not give myself the opportunity to win the tournament. I really wanted to. I'm already looking forward to the Forest Wood Cup for next year, just because, again, no one has won it twice. And, next year would be my opportunity to do it. So there's a lot of guys now, a lot of really good fishermen that have that opportunity to do it. And, hopefully I'll be that one. But you know what? Unfortunately, I did not get another one of these. So it'll have to be another year.